So, the number one thing that makes you more or less likely to be able to have stamina in a studio is whether or not you're comfortable, whether or not you can make a large number of paintings and drawings meeting your requirements in terms of temperature. And of course, if you're physically in pain. So, I did a lot of research and I found China has a way of getting things right. The design of hanfu is well suited for spending long hours standing at a scholar's table. I figured that out when I went to Gagosian's. Where was it? There it was. Oh, here you are. Zheng Fanxi. There was a silver sculpture in the front, but in the back, you had to make a drawing of the wooden sculpture that was on a scholar's table with a pair of scholar's rocks from the Ming Dynasty. And let's see, it said inscription by Huang Zishui, 1570, fourth year of the Longqing period, Ming Dynasty. Yeah, pretty much. Mifu, Song Dynasty, 2015. And it was called Untitled. And that is a drawing of the security guard on duty at the time. I know because I was standing there looking at him when I made a drawing of him. Just like I was using the same book to make drawings during the sneaker culture exhibit at the Brooklyn Museum. Not too many people know about it. This is the Kanye West sneaker. It had a funny shape. In any event, so this, as near as I can tell, is the most effective design for a workbench. That is a scholar's table and a scholar's rock from China. So, what would it take to be able to stand at that table for long periods of time? Imperial silk. See, it is absolutely a true statement that I could start ordering hanfu from China, but then people would start saying, wow, man, you look funny. But look what I dug up. This is a haori. This is like a Japanese tuxedo jacket. And if I had like a couple more of these, yeah, this gives you generally the shape of a hanfu with all the working parts that keep you from freezing your butt off in the month of November, December, especially if you line the interior with polyester. This is pre-war silk. I have to continue to stitch this one. Actually, this one's in good shape. It could use a steaming or an ironing. But the one that's really popular, this one, I am forever running into door frames. And look at that. This sleeve is like nearly coming off. I need to restitch the whole darn thing because I got caught in a doorway. I was moving very fast. And I should reinforce this with cloisonné, because the one that I did reinforce with cloisonné, that is a very secure, well reinforced, not going to rip open again seam. So basically I just take my summer dresses and then I throw this over it and I use them in the studio. That's about the size of it. The Russell Ward Studio interpretation of the hanfu is a haori with a $10 Old Navy dress. Yeah, with flowers. If you can't find Old Navy, H&M will do.